What's up everybody? It is I, Hero Vange, and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP Rainbow Cup video. Today, we're gonna talk about my very first tournament and how I did horribly at the start, alright? And I think this is gonna be an amazing learning experience for so many people, especially the people who still have their Rainbow Cup this weekend. Good luck, guys. I think that this video is gonna help you so much because there's a huge difference between what I was thinking and how it was so inefficient, how it was so ineffective, and what I changed to change it, right? This is gonna be amazing. I'm pretty happy with this video. So without further ado, let's get into my team, which is Slowbro with Confusion, Psychic, and Ice Beam. Fortress with Bug Bite, Earthquake, and Rock Tomb. Venusaur with Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb. Charizard with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. Quagsire with Mudshot, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. And Lantern with Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. My first opponent was BCD619, and as you can see on his team, he's got two Quagsires. Politoed, if it's the legacy one, it's basically another Quagsire, right? It's a spammier Quagsire because it has Surf, but basically another Quagsire. So I was thinking, you know what, just run one of my tried and tested trios, which is usually something plus Venusaur and Charizard. That's my standard trio. You'll see that in a lot of my videos. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Slowbro versus Politoed. Okay, that's a good matchup. As long as I don't get hit with an Earthquake, I'm good. Okay, so let's see. This one, I wasn't gonna block that. Okay, it's a Surf. I just felt, it just felt too early. So yeah, I didn't block it. Plus I know that Earthquake is like 8 Mudshot. So yeah, this one right here also felt really early, but it was actually an Earthquake. So yeah, I messed up there. I messed up there. Did you see that the first charge move that I threw was Psychic? That's kind of something that catches a lot of people off guard because not a lot of people think that Slowbro runs Psychic because it's so slow, right? I mean, Psychic is a lot, you know, it's a lot of energy to throw, right? But yeah, I run the Psychic just to catch people off guard because if you hit like Azumarill with that, if you hit Lantern with that, it's a big chunk. It's a huge chunk. So yeah. Okay, so, you know, we're battling Charizard versus Charizard, but I've got the shield advantage. So I'm gonna take it out. His last Pokemon is Venusaur. So yeah, it worked out. Tried and tested trio. Something plus Venusaur plus Charizard. Good. I was dead set on my trio, so I was just thinking, you know what? Swap the flow. Start with Venusaur this time. This is kind of like the first mistake that I made. I started off with something with the same weakness as in my first match, right? So I started off with Slowbro. Now I'm starting off with Venusaur. What is their common weakness, guys? What is the common weakness between Slowbro and Venusaur? It is Fortress. Alright, let's see how we do. BCD is a challenger level player. He knew that Fortress was the way to go because of my Slowbro, right? And so, yeah, I should have seen it coming. I should have seen that. I should have not led with my Venusaur. But yeah, so Charizard is the only Pokemon that I have that can kill Fortress, right? And if you watch my Charizard video, link right there, you know that if this happens to you, right, you can actually block 2 times and almost kill Quagsire and also survive long enough for you to beat the switch timer. Right there, I'm trying to swap. Did you see that? Like, I clicked the thing, but then he gets off a Stone Edge. So what happened there was, because he's so good at swapping, and because he swapped so early, he caught my Charizard. And so that is bad, because Fortress was the only thing that, Charizard was the only thing that I had to kill Fortress. And now, another bad thing, right, is that my Slowbro can't beat Venusaur because it needs 1 shield to beat Venusaur. That's bad. I also tried to click that Ice Beam so hard, but yeah, I really couldn't. Like, he went first, so that sucks. Even if I kill that Venusaur, my Venusaur is a snack. So now, there's a lot of pressure on my Charizard. I need my Charizard to survive if I want to win the match. Because Fortress, I need to kill that with my Charizard. Venusaur, Slowbro can't handle that if it doesn't have a shield, right? So that's really bad. I still decided to do the same exact thing. And yeah, we'll see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Venusaur versus Venusaur. That's bad because I have the Razor Leaf variant. Okay, so I swapped to my Charizard. That's even worse because my Charizard is so valuable now, right? I needed to kill Forretress. I needed to kill that Venusaur, and now that I just jumped the gun and swapped it in, that might not happen because remember, he's very fast at swapping. But can I get to the switch timer? Let's see. Okay, so I'm getting off a blast burn right here. Alright. I think I'm doing much better here because I'm kind of like little bit of piggybacking, right? Little bit. But then yeah, boom, I got it. Swapped out. I hit it with one Razor Leaf. Take a look at that HP. It was almost dead. Almost dead. Okay, remember that. Okay, he brings in Charizard, which is fantastic because then I can bring in my Slowbro to kill it, right? Fantastic. The last Pokemon is, you know, well, he's got Venusaur. I still have my Charizard. I kind of like have this. I kind of have this. Now, I was trying to get a charge move off, but then I was like an idiot. I was tapping on the screen instead of tapping on the charge move. And then we CMP tie, Dragon Claw to Sludge Bomb, and I lose. Okay, so what could I have done that would have changed that matchup? If I just swapped in my Slowbro instead of my Charizard on the Venusaur, that would have been fantastic. That would have been amazing because he didn't have Forretress, right? What would he swap in? Quagsire loses the Slowbro. Well, yeah, I mean, depending on if I block the Earthquake, right? But it'll still do like a fantastic chunk to it, right? Plus, he won't have a Charizard counter if I, you know, take that almost out, right? So yeah, if he swaps in Charizard, that's just no, right? Obviously, no. But yeah, if I swapped in my Slowbro, that definitely would have changed the game. If I just realized at that time how valuable my Charizard was, things would have been different. Now, another thing that I could have done, I could have just straight tapped the Psychic or the Ice Beam, anything, any charge move on my Slowbro on the Venusaur would have changed the outcome completely, right? So yeah, because that Quagsire was just like ready to be, it was almost dead, right? It'll just come into the match and it'll just like, you know how that happens, right? But it is what it is. GG's. My next opponent is NEILPAT'S, and as you can see on his team, he's got Exeggutor as his only grass type Pokemon. So I was thinking, you know what? Forretress will definitely be my anti-grass Pokemon, which is a little bit dangerous because he also has Charizard. On his team, he also has Azumarill, and what people usually do with Azumarill is they go double water. They go Azumarill, something, and then Quagsire. So what I did was, I went Venusaur because I was predicting that he would go Azumarill as his lead, Forretress for Exeggutor, and Quagsire in the back there. Just, you know, as in my anti-flyer, which is actually a bad idea because Exeggutor beats both Venusaur and Quagsire, which is, yeah, it's not a good idea to have two things with one weakness on your opponent's team. Let's see how we do. Do we get the Azumarill prediction? No, I got predicted. Dang, and then I did something incredibly stupid. I swapped in my Forretress. That is the only thing that I have to beat out his Exeggutor if ever. And he did something like pretty genius, which was to go double anti-grass. He went double anti-grass with the Forretress and the Charizard, which is actually a good idea on my team because Forretress can double up as like an anti-Slowbro Pokemon, right? So, oh my god, that was genius. So yeah, I take out the Charizard, but he still has his grass type, he still has Forretress. He pulled out Forretress. I was like, what the frick is up with that? Might be a good idea as well because I actually don't know. Like, I'm never gonna find out what he had in his third slot because, yeah, I just don't, right? I'm gonna lose this because I'm out of shields. He's got an Earthquake. I'm most likely not gonna kill his Forretress because I can't charge up fast enough. Rips. Also, just to clarify, in the first match, you saw me swap in my Venusaur on the Forretress. That's not a good idea usually, but I was trying to catch the Earthquake. I was trying to, you know, make him spend the energy, but either way, you know, even if I, like, kept my Quagsire in, I don't think I would have killed it. So, now moving on to the next match, I kind of just defaulted back to my usual trio, which is something plus Venusaur plus Charizard, which is not a good idea because two of these Pokemon, Quagsire plus Venusaur, are weak to Exeggutor. Charizard is gonna take a huge chunk. It's gonna come out with 10 HP against Exeggutor, which is also not fantastic. So we're gonna start the match off with Quagsire versus Lantern. This is an amazing opportunity to take back, you know, this match. But then he swaps. And then I panicked. I threw the Stone Edge. I had time, guys. I had so much time. I didn't need to throw the energy right there. That was really, really dumb, right? Executor has Confusion. It doesn't have Razor Leaf. It doesn't have a Grass Fast. I mean, well, it does, but, you know, it's not... It usually doesn't have Seed Bomb. It has Confusion, right? So, I had the time. I could have just swapped. I could have, like, piggybacked, like, charged up a little bit, right? And then swapped. Which is... I don't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. But yeah, because I threw that energy, I am going to suffer an embarrassing defeat against this Charizard. And also because I was so scared at this moment, I blocked this second Dragon Claw. If I could have just like, oh my god. That's it. That's how I feel. That's just RIP. Okay guys, so at that time, I was 2 in the hole. I have never been 2 in the hole. Alright? I think this... Okay, I'm sorry. If you've ever been 2 in the hole, plus you did even worse, I'm sorry. But I was freaked out. I was just... I don't know. Every nerve in my body just fired. You know, I was like, okay, time to use my brain. Wake up. Now my next opponent, RORAND'M, had a team that was very weak to Slowbro. Venusaur, Azumarill, Lantern, Quagsire, and Mantine, I could beat all of those with Slowbro. But here's the thing, I didn't want to risk it. Venusaur, if it had Razor Leaf, I'd lose that. Azumarill, if I didn't hit the Psychic, I'd lose that. Lantern, if I didn't hit the Psychic as well, I'd lose that. Quagsire, I got that. If I block the Earthquake, so that's still risky. Mantine, I got that. Straight Ice Beams. So I didn't want to risk it. This, plus every succeeding match, is a make it or break it match. I need to win all of the matches to come out with a decent score. So I was thinking, okay, what do I have that can beat most of the stuff on his team? I can beat, you know, Azumarill with Lantern. Sure, Lantern is a mirror match. Alright, if I piggyback correct, yeah, I got that, sure. Fortress, I have that as well. Mantine, I also have that as well. So, you know what? Lantern might be the way to go. Okay, but why not Quagsire then? Why Lantern over Quagsire? Here's the thing. Azumarill, it depends on him blocking my Earthquake, right? If he blocks my Earthquake, I'm dead. Lantern, I've got that. Sure. Okay, sure. Quagsire, it depends. Can I piggyback better than he can? What moveset does he have? Maybe he has Acid Spray. What if he gets a Shield Bait? Risky. What about Fortress? If his Fortress has Heavy Slam, Earthquake, and if he baits me with a Heavy Slam, I am dead. Mantine with Ice Beam can kill Quagsire in the 2-shield scenario, even if you just go straight Ice Beam. That's not a good... I don't want to risk it. Okay, I was freaked out of my mind. I was 2 in the hole. I was betting on Lantern as my lead with the tried and tested Venusaur Charizard combo. So we start the match off with Lantern versus Mantine. What type is it? It's a bubble Mantine. A bubble Mantine is specialized more for killing Quagsire than for actually killing the grass, because if the grass double shields, you lose. But this thing, even if Quagsire double shields, and even if you throw straight Ice Beams, which it does have, right there, boom, you can kill Quagsire. So dang, if I led with my Quagsire, I would have lost this. Okay, I definitely would have lost this. So fantastic that I picked up Lantern. Not a risky pick compared to like Quagsire. He had a double anti-grass. Well, I mean, his Mantine wasn't really for killing the grass. It was more for killing Quagsire, right? So this guy was to kill the grass. So still fantastic, right? Because I hit it for like a good amount. Okay, plus I have Charizard, which can definitely handle this. Plus, Venusaur if he had it. He doesn't have Venusaur, which is still okay because I had my Razor Leaf Venusaur, which can definitely like take this guy down. I don't even need to block a single thing. Fantastic. Completely, well, not really predicted, but yeah, I just did better. I did so much better than previous matchups. Good. Okay, we're doing good. It's time to swap the flow to a Pokemon with a different weakness from my previous lead. Okay, so Lantern was my previous lead. Now I'm leading with Venusaur because he doesn't have Executor, which is their common weakness. Right? Okay, here's the thing. if he leads with his Mantine once again. Since it's a bubble Mantine, I have to shield twice to come out with 80 HP, which is a lot, plus about around half of a Frenzy Plant charged up. So that's still, I think that's a good trade-off, right? Let's see how we do. Okay, so we start the match off with the Venusaur versus Lantern. Yes! Okay, he swaps the Venusaur. I swap to my Charizard. Okay, he has 2 shields. I'm not risking it. Okay, block it. Frenzy Plant. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna throw the Dragon Claw right here. Boom. Am I gonna get the Shield Bait? Shield Bait. Okay, fantastic. He's gonna get up a charge move right here. I was thinking, you know what? It's almost dead. I can take a Sludge Bomb. It's all good. Deny the energy farm. Okay, deny the energy farm. Alright, so whatever comes in is gonna take a Blast Burn. I didn't get to the Blast Burn. It's fine. It's totally fine. Pull out Venusaur. We got this. Alright. Doing good. Doing really good. What's that last Pokemon? I mean, I'm curious. I don't want to risk it. Don't blow that last shield. Do not blow that last shield. I don't know what it is. I just, whatever it is. It's Azumarill. Fantastic. Amazing. And you'll see how freaked out I am. Because when I threw that Frenzy Plant, do you see, I tried to swap. I was still trying to deny my opponent that energy farm. I wanted to swap to my Lantern to kill the Azumarill for sure ski. But yeah, we got it. GG. My next opponent was Miss Columbia, and on his team, he had 4 Pokemon that were weak to my Razor Leaf Venusaur. Victory Bell, Poliwrath, Lantern, and Slowbro. I can beat all of those with my Razor Leaf Venusaur. Plus, Slowbro might actually stay in because it might think that, you know, it's a Vine Whip. So yeah, definitely Venusaur might be the way to go for my lead. My Slowbro also had fantastic matchups against his team. Venomoth, Charizard, Poliwrath, and Lantern. If I hit the Psychic, I'll lose to Slowbro. Plus I have the Mirror Match. And so I was thinking to keep my Slowbro as my safe switch in. Now since he has so many Confusion users on his team, I thought that Forretress was definitely the way to go, but it was risky because he has Charizard and Poliwrath. And so that's the team that I went with. I went with Venusaur, Slowbro, and Forretress. So we start the match off with Venusaur versus Venomoth. That's bad. That's really, really bad. I used my safe swap in right away, and he swapped into his Victory Bell, and that's just not good because my Slowbro, I needed that to fight his Charizard. I needed to fight his Charizard because my Pokemon, well, you know, this guy, he's weak to fire. The other guy, okay, Forretress in the back, he's double weak to fire. That's not good. Okay, so he swapped in his Charizard. Oh my god, that's just bad, dude. That is really, really bad. So I was thinking, you know what, since I hit it with a Sludge Bomb, maybe I can fast move it down. Maybe I should have kept in my, you know, honestly, maybe I should have kept in my Venusaur here. Just like hit it as hard as I could or something. I don't really know. I was kind of scared that I would get farmed out, but yeah, you know what? Maybe I should have just kept my Venusaur in because, yeah. I was terrified. I was scared out of my mind, but the thing is, that first match gave me some insight about his thinking, right? He needed that Charizard to beat my team. Definitely 100% needed that Charizard because if one of my Pokemon got through, I would have won, right? Specifically Forretress. If my Forretress got through, I would have won. But here's the thing. Since he needs that Charizard, he's probably not gonna lead with it, right? So I was thinking, lead with Forretress. The scary thing about this is, what if he leads with Poliwrath, right? It's a gamble. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we start the match off with Forretress versus Venomoth. Yes! Yes! Okay, look at that. Beautiful resistance working. Okay, look at this. Alright, Poison Fang. Boom. He's got the legacy though. Fantastic. Amazing. Okay, did you see that sweet, sweet resistance? I felt that resistance. This was like a really nice relief. He swapped in Charizard. I swapped immediately to my Slowbro. Not risking a thing. No. Don't throw the Rock Tomb. Get in the Shield Beta. No. Swap to my Slowbro. And I actually didn't need to block a single thing, but I was scared. So I blocked that first Dragon Claw. But I was terrified. Okay, so yeah. Got it down. Got the last shield off as well. Victory Bell comes in. Alright, it's all good. Slowbro did his job. Okay. pull out the Venusaur because I don't want to be fighting Venusaur, Venomoth in the end, right? So yeah, definitely a good idea because I can also get, I guess, like a Sludge Bomb or like a Frenzy, like anything on the Venomoth. Extra damage, okay? Boom, extra damage right there. Boom, fantastic. Swap immediately to my Fortress. Deny that energy farm. Deny it, okay? Block this. I don't really need to... No, but still, he still got off one. Look how close that was. But still, you know what? I had Venusaur in the back. GG. Okay, last match. He needed Charizard the most. The most. So, this time I'm not letting it slip past my hands. I've got Lantern in the back instead of Venusaur. Okay, plus, you know, one less Pokemon weak to Charizard is good. Because, yeah, what was the Venusaur doing anyway? Venusaur was just killing Victory Bell. And that's the, like, bro, right? Right? Yeah. So definitely just take out the Charizard, let Fortress do the rest. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Slowbro versus Poliwrath. My god, that is terrifying. If he had left it in the back, I wouldn't have had anything to handle Poliwrath. It is a godsend that it's the lead, right? If he had Poliwrath in the back, I wouldn't have had anything. Scary. So yeah, I again failed to throw a charge move with my Slowbro because I'm a noob. He swaps in Charizard because he needs Charizard the most, and I have Lantern. Fantastic. Still, just think about how scary that would have been if he had Poliwrath in the back. If he had Poliwrath in the back, I would have lost this. So yeah. Anyways, it worked out. Fantastic, okay. Dragon Claw. I was just happy, you know. I was relieved. I don't know. I was really relieved. Plus, he was so nice to me too. And yeah, shouts out to you, Miss Columbia. You're a nice person, okay? GG. I thoroughly enjoyed our battle. And yeah, GG. Final battle, we're up against Thick Gardevoir 7. Amazing name. We've got 4 Pokemon that we can beat with Lantern. Forretress, Mantine, Azumarill, and Typhlosion, plus there's a mirror match, so basically like 5, right? If I piggyback correct. So yes, definitely Lantern is the key player here. Now, even though he has Executor, I still went Charizard rather than Forretress because Charizard can beat Executor and Forretress. So that's still more than Forretress because Forretress only really has Executor and the mirror match. And finally, since he has 3 water-type Pokemon, Mantine, I can still beat that with 2 shields, I went with Venusaur. And so that's the team that I went with. I went with Lantern, Venusaur, and Charizard. So we're gonna start the match off with Lantern versus Executor. Out of all the leads that he had to pick, he picked the right one. Predicted. I swapped to my Charizard, I got it down to like pretty low before he could swap out. Confusion users. Am I right? It's so hard to swap out of them. I understand, like, it sucks. So yeah, I'm in a pretty bad spot because his Executor is still alive, probably has a lot of energy, might be able to get off a Psychic. So yeah. Anyways, it's gonna come in. Well, he's waiting for the switch timer. Right, waiting for it. He comes in. Alright, he throws the energy. I was like, you know what? GG. He threw a Seed Bomb. Fantastic. Okay, so at least I got it down to like that low. But the thing is, he still got another Seed Bomb off. Man, Seed Bomb is like... Executor charges those things like it's nothing. Okay, and his last Pokemon was Forretress. I was really hoping that it would be Typhlosion, you know? Because this thing, even if... Oh man, even if I block... I'm not gonna have enough. Because I burned that 1 shield on the Seed Bomb, right? He has 2 shields. I need to hit him with a Thunderbolt to kill him. It's not gonna be enough with the Water Gun, so yeah. GG. GG. I'm changing the mindset, alright? He only has 1 Grass type. Just 1. Executor. And my Charizard is having a problem beating his Executor and his Forretress at the same time because Executor does a lot of damage, right? And Charizard's pretty squishy. So I was just thinking I need something else to take out his Forretress, and that's not gonna be Slowbro, right? Because Slowbro can't do it. So I'm bringing in the Quag. Okay, so we start the match off with a positive lead matchup. Thank the Lord. We got Lantern versus Azu. Here's the thing. The nice thing about my water types, right? Lantern plus Quagsire is that they can take out water types as well. So I don't have to rely on Venusaur. He brought in foresters, and as you saw, I had the switch ray up. I was thinking, should I swap my Charizard? No, don't do it, because if I do that, I won't have anything to kill. I won't have anything to kill Executor, right? And that's dangerous, and that was a good move, okay? So yeah, because Lantern is so fantastic, like with the matchups, I can definitely handle Fortress too. So yeah, plus if Azu comes out, I mean, I've got Quag, plus you know, Thunderbolt, right? Fantastic. And as you can see right here, he's farming me up. But the thing is, I was close to a Thunderbolt, and he did the right thing. He burned the energy. He should have thrown Ice Beam though, but yeah. Okay, so my Quagsire is out. I'm farming him up. I'm farming him up so that if ever Executor pops out, I can still hit it with Stone Edge or something. I don't know, just do something before I swap out. He pulled out Mantine. He pulled out Mantine. And that blew my mind. Oh my god. It was so perfect that I brought in Quagsire, because if I didn't have Quagsire, oh my god, I would have lost this. GG. Last match, and we both took so long to figure out which team to use. So I was thinking, you know what? Quagsire has a lot of fantastic matchups as well. You know, except for Executor and maybe Mantine if he has Ice Beam, right? Yeah. I could definitely handle most of his team with Quagsire. So I was thinking, you know what? Lead with it. Have my Lantern in the back as my safe switch in. But that's risky because, yeah. But definitely save Charizard for Executor. Specifically Executor. If Fortress pops out, don't swap it in. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Quagsire versus Lantern. Hallelujah. Oh my god. I was so lucky. I went straight Earthquake and then he swapped. Oh my god, I burned all that energy. That is really, really bad. I swapped to my Charizard and now I have to try to get a shield bait. Am I gonna get it? Yes, I got it. Fantastic. That's wonderful. So he has no shields. I don't have to burn a shield because I know that I can survive a Seed Bomb. It's all good. I come out with doo-doo HP, but it doesn't matter. I get off a free Dragon Claw right here. And out comes Lantern. I get free extra damage. Extra damage, alright? Extra damage. Pull out Quagsire. I've got 2 shields. He's got no shields. I'm not risking it. If that is a Hydro Pump, I am dead. Block it. Okay, he swapped out. What is it? Fortress. It's all friggin' good. Get the Earthquake. Okay, charge up a little bit. Swap to the Lantern. Take the Earthquake. I can take 1 Earthquake. Plus, I can farm out the rest of that for energy. Okay, take the Earthquake. Boom, boom, boom. Get them water guns off. Okay, I'm almost to a Thunderbolt. Throw the Thunderbolt. And that is GG. Good fight. And that is how I turned the worst start of a tournament that I've ever had, 2-0 in the hole, into an okay score, you know, 3 wins, 2 losses. That's not bad. Big shouts out to BCD619 and Darkrai. Thank you so much for organizing the tournament. I had a lot of fun. Plus, guys, BCD came to the event with a sling on his arm. He broke his arm. He still battled. He was still a fantastic host. Plus, he beat me into the ground. So, oh my god, GG man, GG. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below what was your worst tournament score ever. Be honest. Subscribe if you haven't yet, ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys!